Hello, this is Ted with iPhonePhotoApps.com. Today we're going to be looking at Juxtaposer, which is a very fun app. When it first opens up, it's going to ask you if you want to start a new session. That's what we're going to do, is start a new session. And then what Juxtaposer does is mixes two or more images together with masking, and where you can either take a photo or load an image. I'm going to load an image. First image that you load is the background of what you're creating here, and let's see, I'm going to load that one right there. And the second image that you load, you can take a photo, load an image, or load a stamp. We'll talk about stamps later. I'm going to load an image now. And this is the one that's on top of the other image. And let's load this fortune cookie. So now we have two images. We have one fortune cookie on top, and we have the background there. And down here you have right there where you can move around both the background and the foreground image and make it bigger or smaller. Okay, and right here you have the ability to just move the top image and make it smaller or bigger. And then next you have erase, which erases the top image. Okay, and next you have unerase, which puts back the top image. Okay, and if we erase them here, we see up here we have undo, which will do multiple undos as many times as you want. Here you have your choices of brushes. I have a brush with a soft edge. You can have a brush with a hard edge, or you can have right here a brush with a soft edge, but it's translucent, doesn't erase all of it, just a bit. And then here a brush that's translucent that has a hard edge. Okay, and you can see if you erase part of that, you're only getting part of the image erased here. If you have that translucent, we can still see some of the fortune cookie there. It's not erasing all of it. Okay, I'm going to undo that. I'm going to go back to my nice soft brush that I like here with the soft edge. Here you have a mask which shows you where you've erased. So as you erase, it creates a red mask saying that area is erased. And here you have a way to see the top image translucent over the bottom image. Okay, and you can see the top image, we can see through it now. And here you have the regular view right there, where the top image is not translucent and the bottom image is regular. Okay, and here you have help, which really does answer as many questions as you have about this app. It's a very good help section. And here you have your choices that you can make here. As far as you can start a new session, you can save, you can load or add an image. Let's look at save. You can save an image, you can save a session. You can save the mask top image as a stamp, which is really fun to do. We'll do that in a second. And if we go back, the next thing we have is load and add. You can load a session, and you can load any of your saved sessions. You can add a new top image. You can replace a new top image, and you can replace the base image, the image that's underneath the first image that you do. Now if you add a new top image, you can take it from a photo and take a photo and add a new photo. You can load an image, or you can load a saved stamp. Now I have some saved stamps already loaded in here. One of them is that fortune cookie that's all cut, nice and clean. I've already cut all the edges out. So there we have the fortune cookie. Now what that did is that loaded that bottom images into it saved that bottom fortune cookie that I had into the image itself, which I don't want. So what I'll do, if I ever do that or want to change that bottom image again, I can just go in here and replace the base image. And I'm going to load it from an image. And I'm not going to save what I just did. And we're going to go down here and pick that same image that I had originally. There we go. And now we have the same image we had originally. We have the clean cut stamp fortune cookie that I have on top here. And we can do some other things. Now once I get this just the way I want, now you can make it bigger, smaller, turn it, rotate it, any way you want. And you place it in that area there. Then that's where I want it, is right there, maybe a little smaller in the water. Okay, then you can add another image if you want. Okay, so you can load and add. You can share and send images to email, copy to the clipboard, upload to Facebook, upload to Flickr, upload to Twitter. You can stamp the top image. So if I stamp this top image, now I have two fortune cookies, and I can move this top one around all I want, but the bottom one is now in the layer, the bottom layer, so I can't move that bottom one now. It's fixed unless I replace that bottom layer. Okay, now we have our two fortune cookies here, but I only really need the one, so I'm going to replace this fortune cookie with a new image here. And we're going to load and add, and we're going to replace the top image with a load a save stamp. So I'm not going to save that, and I'm going to replace it with a boat. Because what else would you use in water but a boat? Okay, now there's my boat, and I can see on here that I have a little part here that wasn't quite cut real well. So you can get to fine detail by blowing it way up, putting the eraser on, and then doing your erasing really close. If you need to get closer, you can get really fine and detailed if you want to. And then squeeze it back a bit. I squeezed the whole thing back a bit. Move that up, move that out, this down, that down. There we go. Got it all moved around here. On boat. Okay, so I see that the boat also needs to be turned around, so I can go here. And I can flip the top image. There we go. The boat's the way I want it. So I'll put it into the water. Right about there. And now we need something to go in the boat. So we'll go here and we'll load. And we'll add a new top image, which will make the others two permanent in there. And we will load a stamp again. And we'll get Tweety Bird here. Loves to go boating. I'll put Tweety Bird there, and that's that. That image looks good to me. You see that Tweety Bird's on the boat, and he's got his fortune cookie to float on. And then you can go here, and you can save. You can save the image, you can save the session, you can save the mask on top as a stamp if you wanted to. I'm going to save the session. Okay, so the session is going to save, and it says session saved. Now I'm going to go here, and I'm going to start a new session. So let's load an image. Loading an image here, and then I'm loading another image. This one I'm going to just make like an artsy image, artsy thing. So we'll take that. Okay, now mash it up. So I'm going to make this real small. Put it on this side like that. Maybe I can stamp the top image and then put another copy of it up here. I can go in here and just load some more images. Let's see. Add a new top image. Load another image from my camera roll. Let's take this one and let's clean up outside of this edge, get some of the white out of here. And then let's squeeze it, move it like something like that. And let's load another image. Adding to the top. We'll take that one. That one we can put over the whole thing. And then I'm going to go over here and grab the translucent brush and grab our translucent brush right there and go to erase and just erase. Actually, I'm going to make it a little smaller and just erase the whole thing like that. Maybe unerase a little bit. There we go. And now make the whole thing a little bigger. Move that around in any way we want. Let's move it sideways like that. I think that's like a little piece of art there. And you can mess around with it any way you want afterwards. But I think that's kind of cool. This is a really fun app. I think that Juxtaposer can be as fun as you make it. I'd love to see some of the things you create with it. Just go to Facebook slash iPhonePhotoApps.com and post some of your images there, or go to our Twitter site, or go to iPhonePhotos.com and let me know what you think of Juxtaposer. Okay? Thanks for your time. Hope you enjoy it. Bye-bye.